The name of our first strategy is move and freeze. And it is what it is. You move around a little and then you freeze. And then you move and you freeze. And the importance of freeze cannot be underestimated. Freeze is your friend. Freeze is your tool. Your power is in freeze with the kids. And if you introduce it and use it well, they will love to freeze. We're going to just start by taking it really easy. I see some people are doing this already by shaking your feet. Shake your feet. By the way, we're going to be moving such a lot today that some of you may want to get rid of your shoes. I'm doing that right now. Shake your feet and freeze. You are excellent freezers. My goodness. Shake them again. Shake them up a little higher. Shake them low. Shake them in circles. Bigger circles. And freeze. Okay, excellent shaking and freezing. Now, put your feet down. Shake your hands out. And freeze. Shake your shoulders out. And freeze. Shake your face out. And freeze. Shake your elbows out. Good job with the space bubbles. And freeze. And shake your belly button out. And freeze. Okay, great job with the body parts, everybody. So you're adults, you freeze really well, you have great control. With the young kids, especially kindergarten, they're a little better, you know, the older that they get, but especially at kindergarten, that's challenging. That's hard for them. And as a teacher, you just got to make sure they're actually really, truly frozen, you know, and challenge them and tell them, no, you're not frozen enough. That's not good enough. Because for some reason, they just love to, like, they hear freeze and then they fall down. You know that. Like, why? We did it in our chairs in a circle because that's kind of how we're set up for today. We could easily have done this sitting on the floor. You know, your carpet formation that you always do with your little kids. So easily just right in their rows where they're already set up. You could easily do it at their desks. You could easily do it spread out all over throughout the classroom. You could easily do it outside. Now, whenever you go outdoors, especially with younger kids, it's just like they're focused with this stuff. They get carried away and they can't listen as well. So it's about boundaries. You know, if you can set up some good boundaries, then they can do okay. So this kind of thing can be done anywhere and anytime, you know, between, you know, before their lunchtime. You have 5 minutes to kill. It could be done after recess is a good time to get them kind of refocused and back into the game of the classroom. So there's lots and lots of possibilities for this. And that's important for you to be thinking about for each one of the strategies that we do. What are the possibilities? How do I adapt this to my students? Because, oh, they would never do that. You know, we might do a lot of things in here that you will think are totally inappropriate for your kids. So the question and the challenge is, how do you change it? How do you manipulate it so it then becomes something that you can use for your students? So here's our first strategy. I will unveil it on the strategy wall. Dun, dun, dun. Oh my gosh, you're going to see all the other ones. We have to keep the mystery alive. All right, so here's your move and freeze. Very simple. Students are responding very quickly to a freeze prompt. And they can't get enough of it. So even before every lesson, I do a move and freeze.